Well, good morning, guys. Aaron Walker here, coming to you live from the Greenway. It's October the 24th. It's a cold gentleman outside this morning. I got to go to Dick's Sporting Goods and get me some more clothes today because what I got ain't quite cutting the mustard. 40-something degrees. I'm almost through, though. I got about another mile and a half. Big A will be back in that warm truck. Hey, I wanted to report back to you about my sabbaticals on Sunday. And part of it, the majority of it's been awesome. I've really enjoyed it. Some of it's a little bit awkward. I want to tell you what I mean by that. First of all, Saturday afternoon, I cut it off completely. I said, all right, I'm done. No electronics until Monday morning. Last Sunday was awesome. Got to spend time with my grandkids, and Robin built a fire. This Sunday, yesterday, we went to church, went out and ate lunch, big chicken breast at Cheddar's. It was awesome. Came home, got me a cup of coffee, watched the football game, Titans. They got their hind end kicked in the last 2 minutes. Well, you're not up for, this ain't Sports Central. So anyway, took a nap, went outside, sat on the patio, drank some coffee with Robin. Then I got my gun, walked up through the woods and shot a little bit, hung out. To be honest with you, it gave me a lot of time to think. I wasn't thinking about, I need to text this person or write this email. So I think it's good overall. I'll give it a 90%. I woke up this morning, I was energized, I was ready to go. But here's what I did think yesterday when I was out on my patio. I wanted to talk to you about it. One of them is I titled this, "What is your leaky faucet?" And I want to tell you what I mean by that. Last year, it was the middle of November, maybe later part of December. I don't remember exactly. What I do remember is that there was a leaky faucet outside. The hydrant was dripping. And I kept saying, I'll fix that next week. I'll put that on my to-do list. I'm normally really good at being proactive on maintenance, but I kept letting it go and it kept dripping. Robin kept saying, you need to get that fixed. I'm like, I'll get it fixed. Well, around December, we had this crazy cold weather came through and it froze. Well, I knew that it went to the direct main water line, main source coming into the house. So I went outside and I had to get this light and hook up. It was freezing. If I cussed, I'd have been cussing that night because it was so cold. And I said, you know what? I'll never again delay maintenance like this. My glasses are fogging up. But I thought about how that equates to our personal lives, and one particular area was finances. We keep putting it off. We keep kicking that can down the road. And I started thinking about some things I was a little bit stressed about right now in my personal life. And I thought, you know what? I should have made some better decisions 2 or 3 months ago. We keep having that mentality, I'll take care of it then. When it gets so bad, I'll have to take care of it. I got to get another job, got to make extra money, I got to sell something. Dave Ramsey says the kids think they're next. You're selling so much stuff. What decisions are you making today that are going to affect you adversely 30, 60, 90 days from now? I want to encourage you to take inventory. I want you and your wife, or you by yourself if you're not married, to sit out on the porch and say, what decisions are we making today that's going to wake me up early in 90 days? Or when you first wake up, you have that thought on your mind. That's called stress. And I'll tell you, I hate it. I hate stress. Some of it we can't help, but some of it we can help. Some of it is we're just making bad decisions. We're thinking, I'll make more money then. I'll get an extra job then. I'll sell something then. And then comes along, and that's today, and it wakes you up. Or you don't have a good relationship with your kids or your colleagues or peers. You can't sleep because you're restless. You don't know what you're going to do about it. And all I want to say is we all make bad decisions. I made a bad one not fixing that leaky faucet. But I also can make a bad decision today financially that's going to wake me up in 90 days. Let's stop the bleeding. Let's say, hey, whatever was done, but we're responsible people from here forward. What deal is it you're doing? What is it you're buying or financing? What is it that you shouldn't be buying that you are anyway because of leverage, because you're able to borrow the money, you're able to make that big payment. But what happens 90 days from now if anything goes wrong at all? There's no margin in our lives. We need a little bit of margin. I know when things get tough financially, for me, I know how that feels. It's a sick feeling down in your stomach and you don't know what to do, and it impacts everything. It impacts your health, your relationships. It impacts everything. I'm not going to beat you up and say, hey, you shouldn't have done it. Hey, I don't even care. I tell everybody that's why your windshield is so big and your rear view mirror is so small, because we need to be looking outward. We need to reflect occasionally in that rear view mirror to see what got us there and not duplicate that again. But I want to encourage you today, just take inventory. The decisions you make today are going to impact tomorrow. I hope you make a good one. I'm Aaron Walker coming to you live from the Greenway, where it's a cold gentleman this morning. You guys have a great week. I'll see you tomorrow.